Hey guys, check out this video here on how to complete your lines, proportion, and symmetry handout. So with this front page here, all you're going to do is transfer the lines over to the box on the right side. Now I realize that the box on the right side is a little bit larger than the box on the left hand side, but that's okay. That'll give you ample room to complete your drawings on. So whatever lines that are being presented on the left hand side, you want to go ahead and transfer them on over to the right hand side. You want to draw the lines as straight as possible. If it's a straight line or if it's a diagonal line, you want to capture that. If it's a vertical or horizontal or they have little dips and curves in it, you want to go ahead and capture that as best as you can on the left hand side. Alright guys, moving on to page 3. As you can see, there's a theme here. Things get gradually harder and harder. This next step, you are to draw the box, all the lines included in it, and try to capture it as exact as possible. Here I have included a cheat trick, and that is to just simply extend the lines over and then trying to figure out the height of it. We know that this is a square and that the height and the width are of equal length, and without using a ruler to measure it, you can again use the pinching method to figure out the length and the width of your piece, okay, on the right hand side. Once you have that figured out, you're going to use the techniques of dividing your lines and trying to draw and replicate exact lines to help you complete this image. Well, hey, now that wasn't so bad, was it, with all straight lines? Here we have a greater challenge, a circle within a square. How do you get started with that? Well, we're going to start off the same way as we did before by extending our top and bottom lines horizontally over and then establishing our height on here. Once we have the height established, you can figure out the width of our box here, and then we can proceed with drawing our lines. One thing about circles is that they fit nicely within the square, and if we can kind of figure out the dimensions of the square and the halfway marks and so on and so forth, we can figure out how to draw a circle. Now that we have all of our straight lines connected, we have to figure out how to get that floating rhombus in the center and the circle. Here I'm demonstrating that if you take half of the diagonal line and you split it up into 3 equal parts, you can kind of figure out the little marking points where the rhombus and the circle will sit. Good job, guys, on making it this far. Again, going along with the theme, we are making things more difficult. This time, we're just going to draw a circle. And if you recall the technique before for drawing a circle, you will be reminded, hopefully, that a circle sits inside a square. And because we know how to draw a perfect square, we're going to use the same techniques of drawing a perfect square to help us figure out how to draw a perfect circle. That is the technique being shown here. Once we have that square developed, you're going to go ahead and make your markings on here to help aid you in the drawing of the circle. So this is a 3-leaf clover, and as a result, my 4 equal pizza parts is not going to help. So I have to divide this into 3 equal pizza parts, and then using those lines that divide the pizza parts, I'm going to go ahead and start identifying the separate parts for the leaves. Alright, now that I have the beginning parts of the leaves established, I'm going to go ahead and make some markings for where I am going to connect the heart-shaped parts of the petals. So I'm going to make 3 little indications here, and that'll tell me where my line is going to end up. So I know where it's going to start, and then I also know where it is going to end up and connect towards the middle. And now you guys should be fully equipped to complete this on your own. Good luck, guys. I look forward to seeing the final pieces of your drawings.